Hello, this is Dr. K, and I've been really thinking about what am I supposed to be doing? What are we supposed to be doing right now with such an amazingly intense and changing world? And I started to realize that you are the direct effect of every single Abraham Hicks video you've ever watched, every Tony Robbins event you ever went to, any landmark training you took, any nonviolent communication, any Alcoholics Anonymous event you may have joined and decide you're like, oh, I'm done with this addiction. Any moment of like total breakthrough or experience of working with someone in the forest or the jungle or a shaman, walking on coals, all of this stuff, being on your knees, praying at your church, praying in the original church, which is my favorite, which is nature. You are a combination of all of this synergy that, by the way, your father and mother did not have. Most likely. My mom and dad certainly didn't have that. I mean, they were working hard, trying to raise the family and whatnot. You know, my mom was the beginning of the workforce, right? Where it was like rolling up your sleeves. Well, she was part of the Mary Kay generation, selling Mary Kay. That was part of that generation. Well, your parents were a part of that generation as well, but they didn't have the opportunity just to hop on a plane and go have a spiritual experience over here, or get on a YouTube video and learn about sacred geometry, or how to, do a Wim Hof breath work, or expand your consciousness, or how to, ferment chia seeds. I mean, back when I was a kid, chia seeds were something you put on the chia pet, chia, Wow, we've come a long way. So, what in the hell are we supposed to do with that? Well, if you can see behind me, or in front of me, I should say, there's this whole riverbed that I'm laying in, and there's all these roots. They've all connected. And there's new seedlings, there's new trees, there's new flowers, and there's the old. And they're all interconnected. And I feel that's very much you. That's very much us. We've woven and weaved a different thing for a different time on this planet. We've taken all these experiences, a lot of them ancient, like someone who studied the Lakota tradition in an area of the Lakota people did not have the ability to simultaneously play the didgeridoo, because those were in Australia with the Aboriginals. They didn't have the ability to drink cacao that comes in from Costa Rica or Ecuador or Guatemala. There's this weaving of medicine that you who are listening to this or drawn to this have experienced and have pulled forth from your experiences. But it's a weaving and synergy and a connecting and a neural network, a neuro link of all of these things together, which is a synapse right in the brain. If you do an exercise like underwater basket weaving, it's never been done before, you'll eventually wire the circuits. And now you have circuits that are you're good at underwater basket weaving. And do that long enough and your kids will probably really be good at underwater basket weaving. You wire these circuits just like shooting a basketball or playing a piano. So, I say, call this forth, all of it. You are a synergy of all of this. I am a synergy of all of these things. And I'm feeling very frustrated and powerless in the world to do anything. Call it forth. Bring in your religion, your philosophy, your dogma, or your practice. Or maybe just your humility if you're agnostic. Bring in whatever that is for you and apply it to all, my artwork and my ability to dance. Like dance with the intention of transformation on this planet. Paint with the vision of what you see is possible in the world. Sing with a song of knowing that something new is being sung through you. Pray with the power versus only the, we're not worthy supplication that I was taught. Pray, intend, and know that the vision that we hold as a collective of this network of roots are now here, are now being forced, because they're putting a lot of fertilizer on us, which is also called shit. They're fertilizing these seeds that have been laid dormant for a long, long time. And I'm calling you forth, dear seedlings. I'm calling myself forth. I'm calling myself forth in a way of, I see a future that is loving and genuine and kind and abundant and open to all of humanity. I do not see a future of massive control, oligarchy, communism, fear, resistance, lack of fresh food or water. I don't see that future. They do, whoever they are. There's some people that have a whole different idea right now. And I am calling forth you, powerful human that has been lulled to sleep by basketball and bullshit and freaking hot dogs and hormones. You've been just lulled to sleep. Awaken, awaken, awaken. All of those parts of yourself that have been put to bed, numbed out, born. It's something new being birthed. This is something new, and you're part of it, dear seedling. All of the religion, I'm not saying it's all bad, but I'm saying so many people have been separated around politics and partisan and religion. They're at the core of all of these things. Passion, the thing that makes the baby cry out when it first gasps for breath, the thing that burns the sun and runs this river, this eternal life force that burns and blows through your cells and your tissues, burns through all of this. Religion, philosophy, dogma aside, call forth that power of whatever feels true for you, because whatever is true for you and you feel that truth, you're going to get more truth is going to be revealed for you. Not my truth, not anyone else's. And we need all mofos on deck. And that's exciting, and that's fun, and that's powerful, because you can now bring this to your family, your earth, your community. And the fact that you can bring it to your community right now and your family means that you wield a lot of power. A lot of power. And it's this beautiful, heart-connected, God-connected space that you can work from now, that just by loving people so ferociously, you can transform your local area. You may not be able to transform the planet, but the more of us, and I think you actually can, and I think that's a bullshit story that you can't, but regardless, if you're transforming over here and feeling inspired and uplifted and empowered, and then Bobby and Susie and somebody at the grocery store, or I pray a lot with my didge. I play a didgeridoo. It's something I like to do. These two women showed up here, and they were like, wow, and they just hung out. As a matter of fact, I wanted to make this video, and they wouldn't leave because they enjoyed it so much. It's a vibrational thing, and all this shit that you experience is now come together and bring forth, and that's who and what we are. And the people that vision this crazy, shitty, Orwellian future, bye-bye. Bye-bye. We don't have to fight it. We just have to shine this thing. And whether that's true or not, that's my intention. That's the vision. That's what I'm going to hold. Because on this planet right now, if you haven't noticed, no one knows what is going on. Guys, own this. Know this. The part of you that doubts it, call it forth. Hey, spirit, God, nature, heart, earth, great condor of the east, help me breathing this forth. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is a prayer of power and conviction, and an anchoring of this on the planet is, woo! It's powerful, guys. I love you.